Fort Knox exposed, why Trump and Elon want a full gold audit. Hi everyone, welcome back to ZT Financial TV. Have you ever wondered what's actually inside Fort Knox? I mean, it's supposed to be one of the most secure places in the world, right? But here's the thing, people are starting to question whether all that gold we think is there is actually still there. In February 2025, President Trump made headlines when he announced that he wanted to visit Fort Knox personally to check if the gold is still there. And if that wasn't enough, Elon Musk jumped into the conversation. He even suggested doing a live stream tour of Fort Knox. Imagine that, watching a live stream as the vault opens, revealing billions of dollars in gold, or maybe nothing at all. It's wild. Today we're going to discuss the reasons why Trump and Elon want to audit the gold in Fort Knox. Are you curious about why they want to do that? Let's dive in. Transparency and trust. Well, it's all about transparency and trust. Fort Knox reportedly holds around 147.3 million ounces of gold. That's over $425 billion at today's prices. But here's the kicker. The last time there was anything close to a public inspection was way back in 197, almost 50 years ago. They let a handful of journalists and Congress members in for a quick peek, but it wasn't a real audit, more like a staged photo op. And here's another shocker. The official value of all that gold is still listed at just $42.22 an ounce. That price was set in the 1970s. But today, gold is trading at almost $3,000 per ounce. If the government updated that valuation, the U.S. Treasury could instantly add about $750 billion to its books without printing more money or raising taxes. Sounds like a no-brainer, right? A debt monetization. But it goes even deeper. Some economists believe the government could use this revaluation as a clever financial strategy. It's called debt monetization. Here's how it works. The U.S. Treasury could issue new gold certificates to the Federal Reserve based on the updated, higher value of the gold. In return, the Fed would credit the Treasury's account with hundreds of billions of dollars, all without printing new money or increasing the national debt. It's like finding money in your couch cushions, but on a trillion-dollar scale. For example, let's say Fort Knox holds 147.3 million ounces of gold. Currently valued on the books at just $42.22 per ounce, a figure that hasn't been updated since the 1970s. That gives the U.S. Treasury an official gold reserve value of about $6.2 billion. But in reality, gold is trading at nearly $3,000 per ounce today. If the government revalued the gold at market price, the value of the reserves would jump to around $441 billion. Now here's where debt monetization comes into play. The Treasury could issue gold-backed certificates based on this new valuation. The Federal Reserve would then credit the Treasury's account with hundreds of billions, giving the government a massive cash injection. It's kind of like finding an old coin collection in your attic that's now worth a fortune. You didn't create new money, but by reassessing what you already have, you unlock huge spending power. Conspiracy theories. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the conspiracy theories, and oh boy, there are plenty. One of the most popular is the missing gold theory. Some believe that huge amounts of gold have secretly been sold or leased out, and that Fort Knox might be, well, empty. Then there's the gold-plated tungsten rumor, the idea that some of the gold bars are actually filled with tungsten, which has almost the same weight as gold but is basically worthless. And what really fuels these theories? The lack of a proper audit. There hasn't been a full independent audit since the 1950s. Even that 1974 tour didn't involve weighing or testing the gold. It was just a few people looking at shiny bars. No counting, no purity checks, nothing. Foreign gold, a global problem. But it's not just Americans who are worried about what's inside Fort Knox. Several countries store their gold reserves in the U.S., and some of them have started asking for it back. Germany, for example, had over 670 tons of gold stored in New York. In 2013, they requested to bring some of it home. At first, they were told, nope, can't do that. But after public pressure, they finally managed to repatriate 300 tons by 2017. The Netherlands did something similar in 2014, pulling back over 120 tons of gold from New York. And Austria moved a significant amount of its gold from the UK back to Vienna in 2015. Why the sudden interest in repatriating gold? Simple, trust issues. These countries didn't feel comfortable having their gold locked away overseas without full transparency. Market impact. And of course, all this speculation impacts the markets. Every time there's talk of missing gold or a Fort Knox audit, gold prices shoot up. Right now in 2025, gold is hovering near $3,000 per ounce. That's partly due to inflation and global economic issues, but also because of the uncertainty around whether the world's largest gold reserves are actually there. Investors flock to gold during uncertain times. It's seen as a safe haven. So when rumors start flying that there might be less gold in the world than we thought, prices go through the roof. Why this all matters. So, you might be wondering, why does this even matter? Who cares if the gold is there or not? Well, it matters for a few big reasons. Trust in the US government. Fort Knox isn't just a vault, it's a symbol of American wealth and power. If the gold isn't there, that trust takes a massive hit. Global financial stability. Other countries hold US debt and dollars. If they start doubting the security of America's gold reserves, it could seriously shake global markets. Public confidence. At the end of the day, it's about us, the public. We deserve to know whether the gold is really there, right? So, will we ever get a full, transparent audit of Fort Knox? Who knows? But with Trump and Elon Musk pushing for it, and millions of people on social media joining the conversation, there's more pressure than ever before. What do you think? Is Fort Knox still full of gold? Or is it just an empty vault behind steel doors? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.